All right, my man. We are live. We are live. We are live, man.
All right.
So what's been going on, man? You said yesterday that you had taken a break from social media.
Yep, I've been quiet for about a week and something, week and couple of days or something this week. Just dealing with other stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I was more focused on that. So that seemed to be sorting itself out. So I'll come back and do what I got to do again now.
Okay.
That was it. Because I wasn't hitting you up. I wasn't doing anything. I was just like taking care of that.
Right. Yeah, I totally understand. That's focus stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that. So peep this, man. This is what happened. What's going on, right? I told you I shut down the conference call.
Right.
So because I want to make sure I take care of you and get your service taken care of because you've already prepaid. So I shut down the service, shut down not the service but the daily
Call.
conference call, and I don't know if you were on the wake up call this morning with Justice Egan. Were you on that call this morning?
No, I wasn't on anything this morning. I was like
You got to go back and listen to that one.
recuperating, man.
Oh,
But
okay.
how was that? How was that called? I mean, I normally listen back to it on podcasts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. My daughter passed me a little note.
Okay.
She's smart. She's like, here, Dad, here's this note. Read this. But yeah, go back and when you get a moment, go back and listen to Justice's call today. Justice Egan was the guy that did the call today,
Mhm.
and he just made so much sense, and it just made me remember. I always have to go back to that formula we talked about, that very first session that we had when we talked about the 70% active marketing, 20% passive marketing, and 10% personal development.
Mhm.
And I had to go back and look at that. And one of the things that's a 20%er, how about that? One of the things that's a 20% task is blogging. Blogging is cool, but you got to be able to mix it in with some direct active marketing too. And you really need to be doing more direct active marketing than passive marketing. So I found myself doing more blogging and trying to get a blog every day taken care of.
And
But
right.
I should be really doing more like direct marketing. You see what I'm saying? Because the not direct marketing, but active prospecting, active
Active.
marketing, meeting people, because that's the way I hit L1. Going out and meeting people. That's how I got my mastery signups, by going out to Instagram, and meeting people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want to encourage you to go back and listen to that particular one.
That's today, right? That's today call. So it'll be available by this time. Like, should be available by
Yeah,
now.
it should be up now. So just eliminating things, because sometimes, like, when you I don't know who said this. It could have been somebody in my primary company. Uh, it might have been. He said, when you're ready to go up, you know what I'm saying, or you're ready to do something different, like go to a next rank, then you need to let something go. You're gonna have to let something go, and you gotta get more focused. Yeah, it was actually Matt Finley. It was actually Matt Finley was talking about that yesterday, where I was on a mastermind hangout with Matt, April, and Paul Maynard, and somebody else. Samantha Wall and Stephanie Butler. So because it was their anniversary for their Tipsy Tuesday mastermind webinar that they've been doing it for like a year. So they invited me on because I was a guest, like back in, I don't know, must have been like November when I was a guest on their show. But it was just it's the fact that some things you got to let go, and that comes back to that mastery that you were talking about.
Master.
Mastery, yeah, mastering a certain thing. Yeah, I'm good at blogging, that's cool, but it's not it's not a 70% activity, 20% activity. You see what I mean? So, you know, what we should be doing, and whether we're doing this online or offline, we should be meeting people. You know what I'm saying? So we should spend the bulk of our time meeting people, you know, if we want to get certain results. Now, if it's okay to do the passive strategies, you know, the videos and all of that, you know, it's okay to do that. But if you want to grow fast, then active is the way to go. Definitely active is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Ron Gillock did a training at the beginning. It's probably over a year old now, where he talked about
Breaking up, buddy.
actively
Start back again. Start back again.
Okay, it broke up.
Yeah, you froze.
Okay. He said that, you know, you should spend the bulk of your time. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You should spend the bulk of your time prospecting. You know, if you need money, spend the bulk of your time prospecting.
Mm.
And another tip, you know, I want to throw out to you. I may have to go to like closer to the computer or something, because my screen keeps freezing up, and it's
yeah, you're freezing up there.
Looking really crazy. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get closer. So give me. I don't like the jumpy screen thing. Thing is not cool. Okay, because we have things like laptops, we can move and talk. It's kind of cool. Give me just a second, Mark.
Let's see.
Just a second, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, this should be better. Should is the operative word.
All right. Seems better. Sounds better.
It sounds better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So so now that you're back in cyberspace and social media world, what's your plans?
My plan is to get back into the like when you take off a couple of days, man, it's like, you remember I told you the girl was spending all this time on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? I mean, is that what we gotta keep doing? Keep being out there, keep being there on social media, just keep being out there.
You know what? I would say yes. Hold on just a second. I would say yes. But I don't think you got to be on there 60 hours a week, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if she's trying to achieve a rank or something, or if she has a money goal that she's after, you know, but 60 hours is a lot. I mean, you know, my goal is to have like a 4-hour work week, like the book, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, so to try to do all of that, you know, it's just kind of crazy to me. I don't want to work like that. You know what I mean? I want to have time freedom. So maybe she's doing a blitz, which is possible. Like I'm inside of a blitz now, and that's what's making me, you know, look at my actions. But yeah, you got to be on it. But I don't think, you know, meeting 10 people a day is easy, man. You know, between 20 minutes before our call started, you know what I'm saying, I was meeting people on Instagram and using Iconosquare. Meeting people on Instagram, you know, via Iconosquare, and talking with my team members at the same time. I'm at 4 people. You know what I'm saying? I went and followed, liking and commenting on 4 people's different posts, and and I hit the follow button. You know what I mean? So that's like meeting people to me. And the people that don't follow me back, after a while, I hit them with the crowd fire button, man, and just unfollow them. Just keep on going.
Right. Okay. So all right. So getting back more to the active prospecting, keep the blogging. So what would be a good figure for blogging? Like about 2 posts a week, 3 posts a week?
I would say 2 to 3. My goal is now going to be, instead of me trying to do it 7 days a week, because that's what I was doing. I was like, man, I'm going to blog for 7 days a week, but it's taking me like 3 hours to do 3, 4, 5 hours to do one blog, and I'm like, okay, this is not going to work because I'm losing in my active marketing. You see what I mean? So yeah, I would say 3, at least 3.
At least 3. Okay.
And then that way you could send your you could send people to your, from your list to the blog. And then the other days you may come up with something else you could send them, maybe a video or something like that, something for them to check out. Definitely, I like the idea of being able to blog every day, but with the way my world is right now, it's taking too long to do it. So my thought is this, right? I got a smartphone, and you can run an Instagram campaign on your smartphone, period. A whole Instagram campaign. You don't need a computer to do it. You don't need to be behind a laptop. I don't know if you were on the MLSP webinar last Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
And the Finale brothers were going over a way that, like, once you add somebody into Aweber, it automatically put them in the CRM now.
I saw it. Yeah.
You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, and I use the Atom app. Do you use the Atom app on your phone?
The Atom app, yes. I use the Atom app.
Okay.
It's pretty easy. You have all your lists selected there. So anybody you meet, you want, just shoot me a name, email. Let me just add you, so you can get whatever it is. Just select the list and just it goes to them. Yeah.
Right. But now they got it set up where, like, once you put them into Atom, it will automatically go over to the MLSP CRM. So you can start keeping data information on them. You see what I mean? So, and that way you can continue to build your list. Because I was building my list, I was using capture pages and things like that, but I was building it faster by active marketing. Straight up, just asking people.
Because you didn't have to convert them from a cold process.
Right. Because if they're coming through, if I'm putting them in the Atom app, by the time I get them into the Atom app, I've already built some rapport with them. Mm-hmm. Like you're saying, so they're pretty much warm at that point.
Right. Exactly. Because and they're more likely to open your emails because they know you. Correct.
Exactly. So they built the relationship with me. So you know what? You make a valid point, my friend. See, the coaching sessions are not just for the student.
I learned that from actually Diane.
Oh yeah?
He said if you can talk to someone face to face and get their email address, it's better than sending a capture page to someone and getting their email address, because that person is already a warm prospect and they're more likely to open your email than a person that went through the funnel that doesn't know you. You have to warm up to them, and it takes time, as opposed to a person, hey, we just met, let me have your name and email, I got something that'd be great for you.
Right.
Over to you. Boom, that's it. And we'll talk. That's it. So
right.
The warm it builds faster. I think it's better that way.
Right. And one other thing I'm gonna do too, as far as Instagram, I'm gonna throw this out there to you too, because I don't know if you're doing anything on Instagram, but another thing I'm doing, of course, I've outsourced the person to make my posters, so that's outsourced. Um, I
That's
once
the one. That's the one you paid a person $1 for one.
yeah. So all that's outsourced,
How many
right?
times a day you post on Instagram?
I'm sorry.
How many times a day you post on Instagram?
Five.
5 times a day. Okay.
5 times a day. But I use Crowdfire to let me know when to post. The Crowdfire app. So
Will tell you what time your audience is interactive.
right, exactly, because I have them all set up for the best time. To post at the best time. So I use that. But I have a list of hashtags. I got like 20 hashtags that I just use automatically. So I'll go in. They're already saved on my phone in a memo format, and I just copy and paste that little memo and paste it in the comment section of the Instagram post that I just did. So when people go searching for those hashtags, I already know they're targeting themselves. So it's not necessarily that they're cold. They're kind of targeting themselves. So they're like, I don't know, they're lukewarm. So the whole, I guess you can call that a funnel. You know what I'm saying? The chain, the funnel, is, I go and meet people on Icano Square. That's one way I add to people. Because they're going to do a reciprocal thing. I start following them, they're going to follow me. But what I want to do next, right? Since I'm right now, you only have that one link in Instagram in your bio. And what I'm going to do with that link, I need to change it to a capture page. I heard April Marie Tucker say change it to a capture page. I don't know. She said that weeks ago. And, it's time to change it to a capture page. What I wanted to do, and I recorded the video for this, must have been Monday. I'm going to do a hybrid funnel where once they click on the link in the bio, they'll see me introducing April's video. And it'll be me saying, I think we talked about that before, where they'll see me saying, thank you for stopping by this page to get the free Instagram training, not give them the short story that Diane gives out, that Diane taught me. Give them the story. Huh?
You give them a preview.
Exactly. So, and then tell them to put their name and email in with a funnel. It's all going to be a funnelizer page. It's a funnelizer page. So they click, put the name and email in, and then they go on to April's training from there.
Okay. So
you see what I mean?
Okay. Instead of just having a regular capture page and then just straight up name and email, you would be the bridge between the name and email.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, I learned that from Miss Hockman herself, and Mark Lalonde also teaches that too. But because Mark says that's like the you have 3 different ways. The first way is just using MLSPs already done for you campaigns. The second way is to use an image of yourself, and then like in the funnelizer, and then send them to one of the to one of the trainings. And the third way is to use a video of yourself, and then send them to the campaign. He said that sending the video is killer, man. It's gonna work every time.
I think that's gonna be effective. It's whereas you have that bridge, and it's like you're extending a handshake. You say, "Hey, good to meet you. What the training is all about."
Right.
In that way, they don't see like, "Hey, this guy is like just trying to get my information." When straight up, when up front, you tell them, "Hey, on the next page, you just have to enter your name and email to get the training."
Right.
In that way, it's just not like in their face.
Correct. And it also brands you as the leader too.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so they see you there, you see you more out there.
Right. And I'm glad we're talking about it, because now it's making me think about putting a lower third on it. And I'll show you what a lower third is real quick. Unless you know what a lower third is.
I figure out what a lower third is because that sounds like some sci-fi crap there.
Yes. No, man, it's not sci-fi, man. I'll put one up real quick. You see that?
You mean the bottom there?
Yep.
How do you get that there?
I'm gonna have to charge you extra for that, man. There's a website called the Hangout Toolbox, and you can okay.
Hangout Toolbox?
Yeah, Hangout Toolbox. And you could just go to YouTube and check it out, man. And I mean, it's cool. I mean, it looks crazy professional, right?
It looks good, man. It looks good.
Right. So when people see that, you know what I'm saying? You know, they need to see that on the little video I'm gonna do for Instagram too, because it's got the same picture that's on my profile. So they'll identify with the picture. And of course the website is gonna be a pretty link. You know, I'm gonna pretty link the website. So it'll be like something like I don't know, like
Okay, just pretty link it.
Right. I'll pretty link it, right? And pretty link it, and then it'll go to, like, when they click on it, I'm gonna have it's gonna be tracked. So I'll know it came from Instagram. So the people won't see the tracking, they'll see the, my username .instaleadmagic.com / they won't see all that stuff. Instaleadmagic.com with the tracking code, it goes on your links, right?
Right.
Okay, good. With the question mark and the T.
You're breaking
You know how to do that. Okay. We'll give it a second. I guess it goes and
comes when the wind is blowing outside.
Yeah, man. It's all good, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, it seemed to be okay.
So, okay. So what are your goals coming up for this week, man? It's March Madness. You know what I'm saying? I think you need to
keep doing March Madness. You hear me?
What'd you say?
You see MLSP doing something with March Madness?
Yeah, man. Everybody.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. Everybody's blitzing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody's blitzing right now. So that means like taking it like 10 times, 10 times what you would normally do. You see what I mean? So instead of meeting 10 people a day, you meet 30 people a day.
Okay. 10x your results.
The 10x rules. That's right. The 10x rules. So, so people are doing that, and well, that's what Aaron said. That's what Aaron Parker said the other day. And, I think that's a good idea. And it's so funny because me and my team were already talking about March Madness and, walking away from our jobs at the end of March. So, it's kind of funny because one of the people that said that she actually got fired like on Monday, which was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's a strong lady, man. So, the whole, and it's just really just about getting focused, man. Because like I was saying, the whole getting back to the basics, getting back to the whole formula with the 70-20-10, getting back to that formula. And then also something that Aaron said the other day on his wake up call, like that when you went through the challenge with Justice, you're still going through that, right?
Yeah, that is done.
It's done?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember he gave out that tracker, the points tracker, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, he didn't mention specifically a point tracker, but he said track your results every day. you know, and so that's something I need to print out for myself is a tracker and, you know, assign points to it, you know, rank it, you know, assign different points. Because Ron Gillock was talking about that too, you know, getting a points tracker because he had one and I don't know what I did with it. But he had one on a webinar or something that he had, and, you know, he was giving it out, and, you know, it was good information. He had different tasks on there that you should, you know, that you should go through and, you know, put in different points assigned to it. It was like an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay. Yeah, because the tracker that the Justice gave us had a different points to it and what counted and what didn't count. Certain things like a Facebook post did not count.
Right.
Yeah. So they had certain things that count and certain things that didn't count.
Right. Stuff that's not evergreen. You know what I mean? So like a Facebook post is not going to stay up. It's going to get lost in the news feed. It's going to get lost in the timeline somewhere. Right.
Exactly.
But like a YouTube video or blog post, you know, those things are going to stay around. So those are evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So what's up for this week, man? What are you doing, man? Because like I said, I'm super focused, bro. With me doing what I said I was gonna do, the way I'm gonna do it, that'll free up more time for me to get your project taken care of. You see what I mean?
I'm gonna go back to the this way said here, 70% marketing. I'm gonna go back to the 70% active marketing and 70-20-10 rule. So
okay.
More is all about meeting more people. So
right.
I'm just gonna keep my focus on Facebook and a little bit on Instagram, but mostly getting Facebook because I'm able to meet more people there too.
Right. Exactly. It's pretty much the same concept.
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much
talking to people.
Pretty much the same concept. I'm not gonna get into anything else. Maybe in a month or so until I get this down pat of meeting people right here.
Right. Good, my friend. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, and that's the main thing, man. So I say we keep touching bases. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you know, instead of, you know, holding each other accountable, and it's something like Diane said, you know, I heard her say, you know, instead of looking for an accountability partner, you know, we could be running partners. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look what I did today. You know what I'm saying? I knocked out, you know, I met 20 people on Facebook. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I got 4 leads. You know what I mean? Or I got 10 leads today just on Facebook. You know, or I got 10 leads on Instagram. So whatever it is, let's just keep in contact, because, you know, we're gonna push each other to get.
Hold on, Carla, hold on, please. Hi, I'm on a call. Can I call you back? You're finishing up at 8. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. Bye. Yeah, buddy. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah. So that, I mean, that's where I am right now. I got a young lady in my team too. I asked her about it. Because my thing is, you know, I wanna not only hit ranks in MLSP, but I want to hit ranks in total life changes as well. And I'm sure you want to do the same too. You know what I mean? You know, we're in network marketing. We want to go to the top. You know, like Eric Warwick said, you know, if you get in it, you might as well strive to go to the top of it. You know, so yeah, that'll be cool, man. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, we're spending too much money to just take it easy.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, we're paying too much money for subscription. We're paying for this. We're paying for that. We might as well make it worth the time, you know?
Right. Well, thankfully, my subscription is free, pretty much. You know.
Yeah, it's free.
Right. So that's a blessing. So I don't really have to stress on that anymore. But, you know, I'm ready to move to the next level of my business. and that is to get to the point where I can spend money on paid advertising. Like I did some tests on some stuff that Ron Gillock was talking about a couple of weeks ago on the pixels and the retargeting. So I did a test for about a week. I spent about $50, and so I would, I went and put the pixels on my website, and figured out how to put the pixels everywhere else. I know how to do the pixels now, which is cool. But it's like we've been talking, but you still got to have that mastery. You see what I'm saying? And even though paid advertising is good, it's still not active. You still have to wait for somebody to do something before you get a result. You see what I mean? So I mean, and don't get me wrong, I was kind of pleased with what I did, just for spending the $50, because it was still trial and error. I still had to figure something out. But the whole time I was trying to figure that out, other stuff was falling by the wayside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the whole time I was trying to figure that out, blog time was getting missed. Meeting people via active marketing, that was getting missed. You see what I mean? So I mean, it's a good strategy. The pixels is awesome, because now everybody that comes to the website, I can retarget them now. I can run a little ad, but right now I need to do more active marketing so I can get more people into the MLSP signups, or to get more people into selling products, for my primary business or whatever, to generate cash flow. Because that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. So it's like, it's just, once, like I started to call, it's about focusing. You know what I'm saying? Getting that focus down and eliminating any distractions, and really just tracking everything. That tracking, I think that's a big thing for me.
Tracking your activities. Yes, tracking your activities.
Yes, tracking the activity, because, and then
you waste a lot of time doing different other things.
Right. That's correct. So I think
Wait.
we went out for a second.
Slow down. Check it back again.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, seem fine again.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it just comes back to tracking, number one, and then scheduling those blocks of time. Like if you're gonna work on your blog, from 12 noon to 1 p.m., then don't do anything else but that. Get laser beam focused in just that period of time, and then once that time is up, go to the next thing. You see what I mean?
Right.
So what was going on? I was looking at everything and saying, okay, I'm spending too much time on blogging. Instead of breaking it up and say, okay, from 12 to 2, all I'm gonna do is blog. That's it. From 1 to 3, I'm gonna make phone calls or meet people on Instagram or whatever. You see what I mean? So, that's a significant part of it too. I think Lisa Torres was talking about that in her in those 2 videos that I sent you.
Yeah, she talked about that. Yes.
Right. So I mean, and we know what kind of results she gets. She's a beast, man. So you got any questions for me?
No, I mean, this type of active marketing, passive marketing stuff. This is is going getting back to the basics, like we spoke about, and mastering those things and to move forward. So yeah, so you said you post like 5 times a day on Instagram, and how you say you do that in Facebook? How are your numbers on Facebook?
You know what? How many times do I post on Facebook?
Yeah, like.
Well, I'm doing my TLC post, you know, and usually those are going to be like a video or before and after post. So I like to get about 3 of those in a day, minimum. So that's 3 of those a day. I might do some other things, but then like I did a Periscope today, right? And I downloaded the Periscope and then uploaded it back onto Facebook, you know, while I was out. So I did that. So that was a post. But I also share all of my Instagram posts, like the ones that the lady makes, the VA makes for me. I share those posts on the Facebook. So I get, you know, I get awareness there too by, you know, using those posts.
Okay, you link it from your Instagram account back to your Facebook.
Correct. And then also I use that if that then this app on my phone, so it automatically shares it to Twitter as well. Those posts that, you know, those ones that I have my VA make, they get shared automatically to Twitter without being all cut off and just, you know, ugly looking.
Okay. All right. So that's about covered. Okay. I'll get back into the active marketing.
Yes.
I'll do the blog at least 2 times a week for now.
Right. For now. I mean, because I mean, the main thing about the blog, I mean, and it's cool because like when we first started, like with the 3-minute expert, man, I was generating leads, man. I was getting like a few leads a day, but like I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. They just went away. You know, and I don't know if that's because you know, like all of January stuff was happening, so I wasn't able to be as consistent as I wanted to be doing it. And you know, and I was, you know, learning stuff with my promotions group, you know, and getting more focused on that because of the retail side. You know, I was looking at, okay, I have this widget in my hand, this pack of tea or whatever in my hand. I could, you know, put a post on Facebook, tell people to inbox me, then make appointments to sell it to people. You see what I mean? So that was working. So I'm like, okay, this is working, but how do I fit this into my overall game plan? You see what I mean?
Right.
So February, I started getting back on track with the blog, slowly, you know, but it still was too time. It was time consuming. And then I had to, like I said, today just made me realize, you know, because I was still going back and doing Instagram, like meeting the people, but I wasn't having time to follow up.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because the follow up is important too. So, you know, you put the post out there and you start interacting with people, when you start interacting with your followers on Instagram, you still got to follow up with them. You know, you got to have conversation. You got to make, so in the calendar, once again, you got to make a block of time for following up with people on Instagram.
Shit.
You see what I'm saying? But if you're doing it for, like, you know, you can follow up, you know, you can follow up for 30 minutes.
30 minutes follow up, yeah. You don't have to go crazy. Just do 30 minutes follow up and
right. You know, just reach out to somebody. Hey man, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. You know, how are you doing? I'm glad you reached out to me. You know, oh, you know, and you have conversation with people, you know, and that's really what it's about, man. Just having conversations with people and being able to be consistent with that, because the fortune is in the follow-up, right?
Right. That's the fortune is in the follow-up.
Right. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So it's worth making that an item on the calendar, right? So, you know, so that's where I'm at, man. And I've come to the realization, like I said, Justice is called today, and I had a nature walk today. So I was just out in the woods, and you know, I just, you know, I got the when those things happen, and it was just like, okay, you need to, you know, step away from the blog. I can work on yours because, you know, it's a little easier because I'm not going in and finding all the links and posting. You're doing that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just providing the content for you.
Right.
You see what I mean? So that's easy. It's the SEO part that you got, you know, all that takes time, man. You know, the format of the certain, all that takes time. It's like, man, I could have met like 20 or 30 people on Instagram by the time I finish dealing with this blog, man. So, But yeah, that active prospect, active marketing, that's it, man. That's it. That's the thing that's gonna take it to the next level where we're getting, consistent amount of leads. I could go back and start using Instagram because I was using you familiar with Instagram?
Instagram, yes, I'm familiar with Instagram.
Yeah. So I was using Instagram. I could go back and start using that, but I don't really want to make the risk of getting getting shut down for what, man? Why get shut down? It's not even that urgent, man. But I know some people that swear by it. Like, I mean, I know Lisa Torres uses Instagram. I'm not stupid. I look at some of the stuff that comes across, and I see that she, I could tell it's a robot. I'm like, okay, this is a robot posting this stuff, man. So because I talked to one of her people.
But I mean, listen, at this point in the game, I mean, at this point in the game, I don't think she does all those stuff for herself. I mean,
oh no. I mean, it would be kind of where she is, because you want to get to the point to where you're automating. You want to get to the point to where you're automating, and that's what I was telling my team. I was telling my team about outsourcing plus automation equals 4-hour work week. Yeah, outsourcing plus automation equals 4-hour work week. The lady, the lady, my VA, she makes the posters. I load them up in the Crowdfire. I loaded all of my stuff up in the Crowdfire on Monday. So all I got to do now is wait for the thing to tell me like when to post it.
Okay.
I mean, how long does that take? And it took me maybe 30 minutes to load them up to into Crowdfire.
Crowdfire is free, right? You use the free version?
Yep. Crowdfire is free for Instagram. I think it's like $5 for a year or something if you want to use it for Twitter. But they have a free part of Twitter too. So, maybe Adam will cover whatever he does tonight on Twitter. You coming to that tonight?
Yeah, I see they have a generation on Twitter tonight. Adam is doing that training, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Adam's doing that training. That's going to be pretty good, man. I like Adam. Yeah. Adam's a real chill dude, man. He's like a real he kind of reminds me of Ron Gillard, but even more laid back than Ron is. Because really in person, Ron is super laid back, man. He's super laid back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ron is super laid back.
Right. So Adam, I think I haven't. You've experienced Adam in training. I haven't. Other than that first introductory for the challenge he did, and they did it last month. Well, month before last. That was my first time really experiencing Adam's teaching style. Other than he's got maybe one. He's got some stuff in the back office of MLSP. He's got one of those bonus trainings on productivity. And I watched that a couple of days. I watched that thing a couple of times, man. I'm like, look, I need to be more productive, So
Mama call you back. Okay.
Yeah. So so that's it, man. It's the active marketing, active marketing. Just focusing on that, and just becoming a beast on it and making that a habit.
Yeah, it's all about getting it into a habit and being consistent and doing the video, one video a day, and you gotta be in people's face, I guess. Be out there in people's face.
Right. People gotta see you. You know what I mean? People gotta see you. So I may even start incorporating some Instagram 15-second videos, maybe like a tip of the day. Cause one time what I was doing on my way to work, right? I would make there's this app called VidStitch. And it lets you put the a video and a still image, in the same little box on Instagram, right? So, I would take a 15-second video and I would call it a tip from the whip. You know what I'm saying? Tips from the whip. And I'll be in the car recording the video, recording the 15-second video, and then put them together and then post it up on Instagram. So I got a lot of people following me from the tips from the whip. So I might start just doing that again.
Right.
You know, so
From the whip.
yeah, man, tips from the whip, man. So, I mean, you know, but that's all branding stuff, man. You know, just the it'll stick in people's minds. You know, it's simple. It's 15 seconds. You know, you're just saying some stuff for 15 seconds. You think about what you're gonna say, and then you just, you know, put your stuff around it, man, and just go from there.
Right. 15 seconds. Okay. Man, I gotta get out of fear of this video and just get on it, man.
Yeah, man, dude. Start with the 15-second videos. Listen, the 15-second videos are going to be the wave of the future. You got your.
Because what happened? People can't think farther than 15 seconds.
I mean, you know, we're in the internet world. We're in social media land now, so you kind of gotta play the game.
Everything is fast.
Right. You know, so Instagram is perfect. You know, Snapchat is perfect. You know, little quick 15-second videos, and boom, you're done with it.
Okay.
So, and I mean, it's a piece of content, you know, and I'm glad we're talking about this. I haven't put a video on Instagram in ages, man. Like, I know I haven't put any on there this year. I think the last time I probably put a video on Instagram was back in October. And I can't remember when I put one on there before then. So.
Okay.
Yeah, get you some videos out there, man. You're doing a video now. We're doing a video now.
Yeah. That's the thing. More videos. I gotta just be out there.
Yeah, this is little quick videos, man. Especially, you know, Facebook, throw a little video up, man. Here's a tip. You know, listen, man. You don't even have to be on the video. You can get like screen sharing software, like
Screencast.
Screencast-O-Matic. Yeah. Because I use that, man. If you don't want to be on the camera, put a PowerPoint together, man. It's, you know, 3 tips for better marketing. You know what I'm saying? Put the video together, talk on the video. You know, you're gonna have bullet points on the video anyway. So the video is basically the PowerPoint is gonna tell you what to talk about. Easy peasy, man. That's what I'm gonna challenge you to. I want you to do a video. How about the next time we talk, you have a video?
Then when is the next time we're talking?
I think Wednesday. I think Wednesday's supposed to be the last session. Some kind of way in my calendar it said the 13th or something. So I'll go with that.
All right, you'll have videos before then.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, man, I'm doing them every single day, man. That's part of my blitz, man. My 90-day blitz. I'm doing videos. You know, I'm doing videos with our products. I'm doing videos without the products. I don't care. So, you know, I just know that they work. Like I did a Periscope today, right? While I was out on my nature hike, and it got like 80 something people, you know, came and checked it out. You know, I don't know if all 80 of them stayed, but I couldn't tell there were 80 something people that, you know, just by looking at the phone, because I was just talking. But, you know, I went back to look at it and I was like, 87 people? Wow. No, it said 79 people, like something like that. It was like 80 people, man.
That's a lot. There's a lot of engagement there, though. So.
Right. So, you know, no leads came from it, but I had some eyeballs. So I think, and then I got some new followers too. So I think the key to it, you know, with Periscope is just to be more consistent with it. You know, just be more consistent with it. And I've been checking out just some different things you can do with Periscope, you know. But before I get too carried away in it, I'm going to keep on doing this active marketing, man. I'm telling you, I got to do what works. You know what I mean? You
got to do what got you to L1 to get to L2.
Exactly. and then just eliminate anything else that didn't get me there. You know, the blog helped me bring in one guy. It tipped one guy over, but I had met him on Instagram.
Okay, and then you send him to your blog.
Say what now? No, I don't even know how this guy, how I you know, I don't know, Mark. I don't know. But I think what happened was, yeah, what happened is because the way my funnel is for Instagram, you know, I go and meet the people, whatever. I start chatting with them. I ask them if they need help on Instagram. They say yes. I send them the training, and then I got them on my email list, and then I start emailing them, right? So once the guy hit me back, you know, and I sent them the pre-written emails already saying, you know, when's the best time we can talk? And then he was like, yo, we can talk, you know, Saturday. Let's talk Saturday. And we talked Saturday, and he, you know, he signed up on the spot.
Nice.
So, you know, getting them on the phone, man. And that's one thing, you know, I had to learn too. I'm gonna get these people on the phone, bruh, and see where they are. And I like I had, and it's just knowing different people too. You know what I mean? Getting to know different people. Like, man, this guy cool now. You know what I'm saying? He hit me up. Was it last week or earlier this week, talking about gold? He's into doing gold now or something. You know, gold is kind of big, and I think it's a network marketing thing with gold now. You know, they got all kind of
thing, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called something, I don't know, gold bars or something like that. Cash bars or something. I don't know. But because like I was telling him, like, man, I'm so focused right now. I'm not finna do that. You know, I'm not finna do that, man. And I was just honest with him, you know. I'm not finna do anything new outside of what I'm doing already. Because what I know how to do already, I know it already makes money.
Right.
You see what I mean? So, you know, why should I go experiment with this thing over here? And I tried to caution him to it too. I was like, well, man, you know, you got MLSP going, you got World Ventures, because he's a World Ventures guy too. I said, you got what's this other thing? Traffic Authority, and now you're talking about gold. I mean, bro, it sounds like you're all over the place. It's like, nah, man, you know, I just that gold, man. You gotta have gold. I was like, yeah, gold is cool. I agree that you need to have gold. You know what I'm saying? Because the dollar is weak.
By itself takes up a big chunk of your time. MLSP by itself. You know, it's
say what now?
I said MLSP by itself takes a chunk of your time to focus on that.
Right. So, you know, so that's why I'm like, well, how are you marketing all of this? You know, you got to get, like we've been talking, you got to get focused, man. You got to get focused. You got to get focused because you can't try to do everything. If you try to do everything, you get nothing done. You see what I mean? So if you try to do too much stuff, you wind up getting nothing done. You like that one?
I like that one, yes.
Doesn't it make sense?
It makes total sense, yes.
Right. So that's why I like what Justice was saying today. It resonated so much with me because I know it. You know, I know better. It's like, okay, no, don't keep spreading yourself thin because you're gonna wind up being frustrated. You see what I'm saying? And the way that we talking about doing active prospecting, active marketing, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do that, man. Just like I just told you, I spent in less than 20 minutes, really, I went and met 4 people. You know what I'm saying? 4 people easy, dude. Easy. And I mean, I hadn't even scratched the surface on the people, like, you know, the stuff that we do in the promotion ring, right? Is like the people that like or comment on our post. Those are leads, man.
Those are leads.
You see what I mean? Those are leads. So I haven't even scratched the surface and start going back and building relationships with those people. I mean, I got just people just kind of waiting in the wings. Like I'll see some people who are, you know, who will post I mean, who check like or whatever, and it's some of the same people, but because
Yeah.
okay, I was sorry, I was listening to something that was going on in the background. So just it's just being focused, man. It comes back down to that focus. So if I go in, I go and do Instagram, right?
Mm.
And then focus like we're talking about doing the blog, not trying to do it every day, but enough to where it's effective. You know what I mean? Not trying to be Ray Higdon. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Ray Higdon had time to do his blog like the way he does it. You know what I'm saying? He made time. I'll put it that way. He made time. And but if I'm focusing on the 70%, right, I could do Instagram and I could go back and start messaging the people on Facebook who already like my stuff and start meeting new people on Facebook too.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's just work, man. It's just a little work. And figuring out the best, whatever, the strategy that you already know how to do. And just
last week and everything that happened just threw me off. But I'm back. I'm back to focusing. I'm back to getting my stuff done.
right.
But that's
So
it.
you're good, man.
Active prospecting.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So
when I was doing active prospecting, I was getting good results when I was out there talking to people. I was getting good results.
Right.
Talking. Yeah.
Right. Me too. So, why would we stop doing that, right?
Exactly.
Right. It just makes no sense. It's backwards. So so that's what's up, man. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up, man, and take a little break before the MLSP thing. I'm actually gonna get back on and start doing some more picking these people off. Yeah, some more prospecting, man, because it's got to happen, bro. And then I'm gonna go in and follow up. I probably do about 20 more minutes to meet my 10 people, 10, 15 people for the day, maybe 20, just depends, and then go back into following up with them, because that's key, man.
You do most of your prospecting on your personal profile, right?
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. I rarely use my fan page. The fan page is good for paid stuff to me. Unless you're somebody like Ray Higdon and you got a massive following. I mean, the fan page is cool, but you got to build your engagement over there.
All right.
So, which like I said, when I get some more commissions from all these different things, generate some more revenue from all these different things, then I can test more advertising.
Okay.
So that's what's up, man. But yeah, so let's touch bases again next week, man, and then we'll match up the process. My goal is to it's March. I need 4 more mastery signups to L2. How many you need? How many you need to L1?
3 more.
3 more. So let's just shoot for 1, man.
Shoot for 1.
Let's shoot for 1.
L1. Okay. How much you get to L2? For 18?
No, not 18. It's not even that. We'll see. 8. Yeah.
L2. What do you need for L2? 8 or 10?
I think altogether it's 10. See, I just need it took me 5 people to get to L1. 5 masteries to L1. I think that's right. Yeah, 5 masteries to L1. And for some reason, I'm trying to think of why I only need 4 now. I only need 4. And I think it's because of the way the point system is. You need so many points, and the masteries give you they give you 3 points instead of 1.
Right, 3 points. Yeah, 3 points instead of 1. Yes.
Right. So you can get there faster with the masteries. And I got that again from Lisa Torres. So I don't even promote
you don't even go through the headache of getting university, because it's the same kind of work, same work you got to put in. If you
Right.
go to university, you might as well go to mastery, and if not, you don't waste your time with with university.
Correct. Correct. So that's what's up, man. I think just now, this thought just popped up. I was thinking about Ron Gillock, and he did a training in the road to L1. When did you get into MLSP again?
September, I think.
Okay, so you had missed all of that. You had missed the road to L1. In the road to L1 trainings, he had talked about how he created products. You know what I'm saying? And how he was getting sign-ups and he was pixeling stuff. Because Ron will create a product in a heartbeat, man. So and that's really another way you want to go with it, to start getting your own products. But you gotta get results first. You know what I'm saying? Some nice results. Then you could package up a thing and sell it. So
Okay.
yeah, but that just popped up in my brain, man. I need to jot that down so I can.
The road to L1, the training is called.
Yeah, the road to L1. But you had to buy your ticket to live the dream, and they gave it to you when you bought your ticket to live the dream.
Okay.
You already have your ticket?
I didn't pick up my ticket. No.
Yeah, make sure you get you a ticket, man. Listen, listen. If you get out to live the dream, your whole life will change, dude. Like, I'm serious. Like, everything. Seriously. Like, serious. Because you start. I don't know, man. It's something that happened. It's something that happens at live events, man. And I can't put my finger on it, but it's definitely something higher level. It's like a higher vibration of energy, something. Ooh, it's something that happens at these live events, that this is the word. It quantum leaps your business. That's it. It gives your business a quantum leap.
Okay. That's the kind of impact it's making you.
Yes. 2 weeks after I came from Live the Dream, I had my first mastery sign up. You see what I mean? And that was because, I started doing the direct messaging strategy. That's when I started doing the direct messaging strategy on Instagram. Because I had my little, I had to fire your boss in 90 days. That was my blitz when I came back. I was like, man, let me just blitz. But I didn't really know how to take the lead and convert them. Then I didn't know how to take the people I was prospecting to, and then invite them to like the Instagram training like I'm doing now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So all of it's a work in progress, man. Everything's a work in progress.
All
right. So yeah, man, let me go ahead and I'm gonna hop off of this thing, man. And you know what? I'm tempted to finish putting this video together and make this funnel, man. Put my lower third on there.
Okay.
Go back and look.
But yeah, you only need to do a video. That's it.
Right. That's all I gotta do is just do that.
Just try to get in the funnelize and add your pixel in there.
That's it. I already know what I wanted to say. I'll just copy the words from the headlines and all that stuff from the capture page. That's in the back office. And don't change anything. Just put the video up there. Just make put your name, email, and phone number.
Send me the link when you're done.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let me take a look at it.
All right.
All right, buddy. We'll talk later.
Yes, man. Just good session.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Peace.